Can't inbreeding cause mental developmental delays? I'm really surprised at all the lawyers considering all the incest. There's that Whitaker family with inbreeding that did not and then it cuts off. Yes.
Long story short, yes, inbreeding does cause deformities. I remember as I was a TA, teacher's assistant in the Orders private school, I saw specifically a child in kindergarten missing an ear. And I was told that it was because the parents were so closely related. But I do think that because the order does blood testing, it may sift out, because you would think that there would be more families like the Whitaker family. And I've watched that video on YouTube. And when I saw that, I was like, how come there's not a lot of order members who have those types of issues? And I really think that it's from blood testing, because after a while, there was the leader was not able to like carry his wives. Some of his nieces that were his wives could not carry the babies to full term. And I think that's when they started doing blood testing to see what the issues were and to see who could marry who. But that doesn't mean that that gets rid of all deformities. And I've been told by some people who are inbred in the order with like sibling parents or parents being uncle and niece or whatever, that a lot of the issues are internal. You can't see them with your physical eyes.
Yeah. There's definitely a lot of physical things, but also mental, like you were saying, mental developmental delays. I think that a lot of it comes out later on, but also there's a lot of men who are narcissistic, and I think that there are a lot of sociopaths
In the order, yeah.
but nobody really questions them or does anything against them that much, so it doesn't come out.
Well, especially if they're men. Men can't be held accountable. They can't do anything wrong.
Right, but also there are a lot of women that will have issues and their husbands just chalk it up to like, oh, like, you're just not acting right, you're being defiant, like defiant. But they started doing this thing where they would test their levels to see like what their body was missing. What's it called? That like leveled them out a lot, so they're able to function a lot more. But I feel like also the women being pregnant constantly would mess so much with their hormones and their sanity. Yeah. So
just imagine being pregnant every single year, and that's the expectations. I remember my mom saying that she was told not to breastfeed because it could cause her to not get pregnant again. It's a form of birth control.
Really? Yeah. Wow. They always wanted all of the women to be pregnant, and even if they just had a miscarriage, they would get pregnant again and again and again. Like some women would have like 2 or 3 miscarriages in between kids, and they would still have a kid almost every year. Like, even though they still had those miscarriages in between. So, that's off topic. But, yeah, there's definitely a lot of issues.